Okay, so this is going to be the fastest route that I've figured out, running from the Orc Zone to the Undead Zone. So let's get going. First things first, make sure you know what key your auto run's set to. For me, it's just bound to my mouse button. To change this, you're going to be auto running the whole thing. Just in movement, toggle auto run, just change it right there. So it'll be default set to numlock. You don't want to use numlock. I find it a lot easier to use a button on my mouse. So we're running straight up to the cave here. I can't remember the name of the cave, but we're just going to run straight into there. Pretty much straight down the middle. There will be people absolutely everywhere. This is the day... Oh, it's still technically day one of the open beta. I'm on the Oceanic servers, as you can see. It's not that full anymore. I logged in when they did first launch and there was people absolutely everywhere. So this is... The Orc Zone is by far the most populated. So if you want to go to another zone, I completely understand why, because you're going to be competing a lot more for mobs, for XP. Just basically making it slower, and it really doesn't take that long to get to another zone. My fastest run so far, going from the Orc Zone to the Undead Zone, was 12 minutes. So I'm going to put Frost Armor on here, obviously. Actually, we'll take it off. If you have something like that on your class, put it on, but we'll just do this as like a naked run. So it's applicable for every class. Take off your armor, if it when we drop combat. If you can, you want to die here. A lot of people will tag stuff for you. Actually, we're going to go for the drown anyway, just in case this guy tags us off me. Cool. He's not going to tag it off us. Let's go die in the corner. If you can't get a tag, if there's so many people here that it's impossible to get a tag, in that pool of water, just go just underneath the water and drown yourself. It does take longer, because it's like 2 minutes of breathing or 1 minute of breathing and then slowly tick down to die. Just dying here is a lot quicker. So it's just in the cave on the right. Die as close to the wall as you can, but the pool will still send you here. So raise a hill now. We basically just teleported from here to here. Into the base. We're going to kind of take this little path along here, up into a cave. I'll die in the cave, and it will teleport us over to here. The main kind of thing that messes up this run is the Zeppelin. When the Zeppelin arrives, it takes like a minute. Oh, it does take exactly a minute before it'll leave. So if you see it coming in, you've got a little bit of time, you can usually make it. But if it's already there when you get vision of it, most likely you're not going to make it. So just running up the hill, hug the wall left here. There is a couple of monsters here, but nothing kind of pats over this far. So you can kind of just run along this ridge. Unfortunately, there's no way to kill yourself from falling, that I've found at least. Maybe you could go up there and jump further, but I found this is the fastest route. If you die outside the cave, it will send you back to Razor Hill. You need to get inside the cave. So we're actually going to take our armor off now, just to save us a little bit of durability. I could have done that on the first death, but yeah, hopefully we can get in without dying. Dodge on the first hit, luckily. So we're in the cave now. Here we are. Don't hesitate, just run in. We dodged one hit then. So, what happened? Just dodge, 27, 23. I guess you could put your armor on. And mage is the least tanky class. But you do have frost armor, warlocks have demon armor, I want to call it. The Zeppelin's actually coming in now. This is probably going to be my fastest run, because I've never had a run where it's actually coming in as I'm going up there. So, this will be interesting. Usually I always just miss it, or have to wait almost the full time, so that's good. Okay. Remember to turn around. It's the one on the south side that you want to get on, not the one on the north side. North side takes you to Stranglethorn Vale. So to get to the Zeppelin, it has taken us 4 minutes and 52 seconds, basically. So now we wait. We're going to have to wait here for an entire minute. There's no way around it. I will be putting up as my next video. I don't think I'm going to do from the Tauren zone to the other ones or the Undead zones to the other ones because honestly they take so much longer and there's not really any reason for you to go from those starters to the other ones because the Orc control zone is so contested. They're like by far the two most popular races and they share a zone and it's really tight packed in zone. There's just so much competition for mobs. Like, you want to get out of there if you want to go somewhere to level easier. Someone's trying to talk to me. I'm hitting with a slash, thanks. We're not going to put our gear back on. We'll put it back on in a minute. I kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, so my next video will be my personal leveling route that I'm going to take after my experience of starting to level on the start of this beta, because it was madness. There was people everywhere. It's very, very contested. I'll go more in depth into that in the actual video. It's only going to be a short video, basically just outlining my route and just showing the path I take, I guess. It's going to be pretty quick. It's just probably going to be to level 5 or so. Alright, so we're in the Undead zone. So you really have to pay attention here. You want to make sure you've got max camera distance on. I can't remember where it is, but you want max camera distance on. If your computer's a potato, turn everything else on lost and put max camera distance on. If your computer still can't handle that, just turn everything on low and watch your minimap. So you want to jump right about here when we're on this road, right there. We're gonna die. Now do not res at the spirit healer. We're gonna run as a ghost. So dying anywhere off the Zeppelin is going to take you to Brill. I've tested so many different spots. I know in private servers it does take you to the Undead starting zone. It is not like that in beta. So do not listen to any beta guides, any private server guides that says that it does, because it doesn't. I've tested on this public beta, the last public beta, the 2-day ones. So yeah, just follow this route. It's pretty basic. I couldn't find any way to make this any faster. If you do find a way to make this faster, please, 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 please put it in the comments because I would love to test it. So we're going to run to our body, release, run in. That's pretty much it. I'll do the full timed when we get to there. When we get to the questing zone, you don't need to run down into the cave or anything. It's just straight to the questing hub and that's it. So just running forth, there's literally, if you res at the spirit healer and run, you can't run in a straight line. You've got to follow the road and you can still aggro so many different mobs. Plus, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you might actually run faster as a ghost. I know Night Elves get faster as a ghost. Not sure about other races, but it feels like you run faster as a ghost. This is it. There's no danger from this point on, so chuck your gear back on. Once you're inside these gates, there's nothing that's hostile that anywhere close to the path. We got what? Must have explored one zone. I guess that was the cave at the very start. You don't need to pick up that quest, but I don't know. Guess you can. Those type of quests can actually be useful if someone else could figure out a FedEx route, I believe it's called, where you do all those delivery quests. I'm kind of incorporating those in my one to, I want to say level 6 guide or route that I'm going to be taking. But I personally hate the Undead zone. I hate everything about it. I do not want to level here. If I level an Undead, I'll be leaving and going somewhere else. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Okay. So there's quite a few people here. This is definitely not peak time. That's already passed, but peak time on actual classic will last a lot longer. So we're going to type in /blade, wait till we actually get in here, and we'll run up to the first quest giver just to give it a bit more sustenance. Okay, here we go. /blade. We got it in 9 minutes and 57 seconds, so we can make a 10-minute clickbait video. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys.